Aloha y'all, welcome back to PetesTreasures. Today I'm gonna show you our favorite January solds, either for the highest profit or just items that we really liked. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments because I will make more of these each month. And thank you so much for watching, enjoy! We are gonna start with this Perrier Jouet, or however you pronounce it, set of champagne flutes. They are hand painted and they have these beautiful dogwood flowers on them. I can usually find them for about $1.49 at St. Vincent's, and I've shown them a lot in our hauls. Definitely a bolo. I like to sell them in sets of 2, and these recently sold in January for $26 plus shipping. So anytime you find these, get them. I have probably about 4 more in stock, and I hope to just keep finding more. The first time we sold them, we had a little box set of them. Ironically, this was our first sale of January, and we were thinking someone broke their set on New Year's Eve. So, let's move on to the next item. Next, we have this Vietri Italian pottery dinner plate, 12 inches, and it is the color Sunset Orange, Terracotta, and Paprika because it has a front color and a back color. I really like the back color. These are a definite bolo. We've mentioned them in the past. And it sold for $23 plus shipping, so someone paid about $40 after taxes for it. And they're just very heavy duty and nice, and they kind of stick out to me now in the thrift store. And usually there's a bunch together, at least 2 or 3. So definitely pick this up, and let's move on to the next item. I love Ann Tainter. Her work is so funny, and it has like a kitschy, housewifey feel to it from like the 50s or 60s, but they're always a little irreverent. Let's look at these 4 appetizer plates that sold for $30 plus shipping. I was gonna put it in the booth, but Matthew did his research and they sold well. That's not why they call it pot roast, and stop calling me dude. Any port in a storm. Cabernet is good too. The voices in my head are all demanding drinks. I think that's probably my favorite one. I love me a little cocktail. But my favorite yoga position is sitting on the sofa with a glass of wine. Me too, girl. And here's what the Maker's Mark looks like. Next item is this really cute shelf sitter, and this line of shelf sitters goes for a lot of money. We've shown these in the past, but finally the little anthropomorphic sewing basket sold for $38 plus shipping. Can you believe it? It's not that big either, and I just had these in my laundry room. I think they're so cute. Definitely be on the lookout for those. I think because they're retired, they're just desirable. They go for a little bit more than the Apple ones. And the brand is WMG. We've sold the button one from this set before for really good money. My mom always makes fun of how I say button. Is it button or button? I always overthink it. This is an item that Matthew actually did retail arbitrage for. At Home Goods it was $10 and it sold for $41 plus shipping. It is from the brand Place and Time, and it was just very beautifully embroidered. It had this big queen bee on it, and I'm really happy because we made about $25 profit. So it actually took a while and I sent a bunch of offers, but at the end of the day it sold for full asking price. Don't you just love when that happens? We don't do a lot of retail arbitrage because of failures in the past, but we dabble in it from time to time. But this time it paid off, and I think it's such a beautiful pillow. This is a Jonathan Adler trinket dish that we found at our antique mall. In fact, I will put the vlog where we found this in the description. But this is from the line called Now House, and it sold for $31 plus shipping. I believe we purchased it for $5, so it was definitely worth it, and I love finding Jonathan Adler. His stuff is very expensive, so just look out for that stuff. We have found 2 banana trinket dishes before that go for about $40, and I just want everything on his website. We love picking up beater-lack blankets, especially if it's a really interesting pattern. And I love this vibrant Scotty dog one. It sold only after a few months for $39 plus shipping. And it's always good to get a big blanket out of the house because it takes up room. But we picked this up for not much at all, probably about $5. I remember I got it at St. Vincent's. And don't forget to check out all of our shop along videos, because we show you lots of bolos to pick up and check solds, and this is why we picked it up. Here's what the tag looks like, and we have several other beater-like blankets that haven't sold yet. Next is a songbook from the artist Malvina Reynolds. Let me know in the comments if you've heard of her music. I still need to check it out. But anyways, this was printed in 1974, and it sold for $53 plus shipping. The only way I knew to look this up was because my friend Jason talks about selling sheet music and songbooks all the time. And on eBay, I saw that it might be worth it, and it totally was. Now, it took over 2 years to sell. I remember we were at a Savers in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And as a music teacher, I just really appreciate this type of sale. And if you're new to our channel, we like to make vacation vlogs while we're out and about, because we just love to travel, and while we're there, we like to shop, depending on if we have a car or flying. But anyways, I will post our Santa Fe vlog, which might show this book, in the description, and encourage you to check it out. It's a lot of fun, and we love making these type of videos. Next is this really fun platter from Fujimura that I found at St. Vincent's for $2-ish, I can't remember, but I know it's in a shopping vlog that we've done, or is set to come out. But anyways, we found 3, and so there's 2 left in our eBay store. If you're interested, send us an offer, and let us know you watched this video. But anyways, this sold for $26 plus shipping, and we have found other platters and mugs in the past, and they always come in such great, fun colors, and I just love the pop art style, and it's a little abstract. Next is a set of vintage McDonald's glass Flintstone mugs from 1993. I can tell these have been listed for a while because this is our old backdrop, but I just love how Matthew made them pop by making a second layer on top. These aren't the biggest bolo. In fact, if I would have seen these in the store now, I would have skipped them, but we must have gotten a good deal. As you can tell, you can put black tissue paper to make it stand out a little bit. And they sold for $22 plus shipping, and I just think that's great, and it was worth it, but they just sat for a while. I put these as one of my favorites because I was so happy to get them out of the house, and they're just very nostalgic. Where are my 90s babies at? Speaking of, we sold this 1988 Willow Quaker Oats cereal bowl promotional item for $24 plus shipping. I remember when we got this, it was at the Dallas-Fort Worth Thrift Convention, and I'll put that video in the description as well. I believe it sold because of the new reboot on Disney Plus, and I think it's so fun. Have any of you watched Willow? I remember watching it as a kid, and I still need to watch the reboot. Hopefully it's good, and the brand is by Whirley. I believe they also make other types of plasticware. And this is from Jag. It is a huge tiger head that's like a faux taxidermy. You know, it's meant to hang up on the wall, like in a kid's room or in an adult's room, I guess. But it sold for $53, which is great money. Don't remember how much I picked it up for, but it was probably between $5 and $7, and I believe I got it from St. Vincent's. There's the tag right there, and that's always a plus when flipping plush. Saving the best January sold for last is this Tycho Kitty Kitty Kitten. It sold on Mercari, which is our first Mercari sale, for $151. When all is said and done, we probably got $125 profit because it was only $1 or $2 at St. Vincent's. I was so excited to find one of these because I remember a week prior I saw on a Facebook group that this was a bolo, and it sure was. How many of you guys used to have one of these as a kid? It would have been around the same time I was a child, a wee little tot in the 90s, but I didn't have one of these. It's super small, so I don't know, just look out for these, and I hope to find another one. It is great to cross-post, and I'm glad we did because it had been sitting on eBay for months and months and months, and I've lowered the price so many times. Thank you so much for watching our favorite January solds. We hope you like this style of content, and if you do, please leave us a comment and like this video, and subscribe if you haven't. We've noticed a lot of our video views come from people who haven't subscribed yet. So just click that button. I dare you. Just kidding. Thank you so much, everybody. Keep digging for treasure, because you won't find it if you don't look. Bye, everybody, and happy thrifting.